Hey Kenshin fans, Chris Cupers here, co-founder and creative lead at Kenshin Studios. I am bringing you this video as a update on our Patreon and also introducing our channel membership subscriptions. So the reason why I wanted to make this video was to discuss the changes that are going to be happening with our Patreon page, and also to let you guys know that we are now enabling the join button on our channel. And this allows us to just have another avenue of potential revenue that can help us create more content for you guys better and quicker, all that good stuff. So first off, I just wanted to remind you guys, what does Patreon do for the channel? What does funding do for us? So this is whether it's through Patreon, this is through whether the single donation through PayPal, buying merch from our TeePublic store, or also becoming a member on our channel. Basically what this does is it helps fund content. Like, that is literally the main reason we are even adding monetization to our channel. It is you guys watching the videos, watching the ads on our videos, pledging to our Patreon, buying our merch on our TeePublic. Literally all the money goes back into the studio for making better content for you guys at a faster pace. It also allows us to pay commissions for certain projects that we may need. So for instance, currently right now we are in the development of Gabber's Bad Day Animated, which is going to be animated by Toho Society. Well, thanks to you guys and through our backers on Patreon, we are able to pay him a commission fee to work on those episodes for us. So without that, we would not have the money to be able to go out and pay some of these animators to help us finish and produce these pieces of content. It also allows us to have growth in the group. Basically what this means is that the more revenue we can generate, the more things we can add to the channel or the group itself. We at the studio have this idea that right now we're just a hobby group. You know, we're just doing this for the fun of it. We're doing it because it's enjoyable and we love making content for you guys. But at the same time, because it's not a job, we are also having to deal with our own personal lives and our own other personal responsibilities. So we can't actually dedicate a whole lot of time into the channel, which is why we are not able to produce a lot of content on a monthly basis. We really wish we could make more content for you guys, but in order for that to happen, it does need to become more of a priority for us. And to do that, there unfortunately does have to be part of that monetary perspective on it. So in saying that, it will help us grow the studio into something that maybe in the future can actually be something really big and amazing. So what I wanted to discuss as well is we are introducing our new channel memberships. Now, you've probably seen a couple other channels on YouTube that have this little blue join button on their YouTube channel. Basically, it is kind of the same aspect as Patreon, or kind of the same structure as Patreon works. So basically you subscribe and you become a channel member. And then what this will get you though, the only difference on Patreon from this is it'll actually get you these cool little badges that you can wear. So depending on how long you've been subscribed on the channel, or not really subscribed, but a member on the channel, you get to have a different little badge on your name when you are either commenting on a video or when you are in a live stream. So people get to know how long and how cool you are for becoming a member on the Kenshin channel. What you also get is cool little emoji things you can do for live streams. So we have these little emojis that we've made, and if you are a member, you get to type them in a live stream. And the more members we get, the more emojis we are able to add. And so we hope in the future that we can actually have a really fun chat in the live stream with all the fun emojis that we have planned for you guys. Everything else works the same as Patreon. The tiers, we still have 3 tiers and you still have rewards with each of them. The rewards are going to be the exact same as they are on Patreon and for here. There are no differences, there are no exclusives. If you're a Patreon, you're not missing anything on the channel membership, and if you're a channel membership, you're not missing anything on Patreon. They are both the same thing, just different platforms. So what exactly is changing in our Patreon page? Well, we are actually going to be doing a radical change of how we are setting up our Patreon. As you guys know, we are still new to Patreon and trying to make this work. And so literally it has been a constant ever changing structure in terms of how we are managing our Patreon. So far right now, we have 3 tiers. We have a $1 tier, a $5 tier, and a $10 tier. And in each of those tiers, we have at least one thing that makes that tier different from the other ones. But what we are deciding to do is we are actually going to combine all our tiers into one tier package. And that is only going to be $1. Yes, that is correct. Everything you get is just for $1. That means you get everything from exclusive posts, you get behind the scenes with sneak peeks, you get audio clips from Vinny, you get behind the scenes when it comes to animation and storyboards, you get early access to videos a week early before they are released publicly. And then the last option is actually something that I will be discussing later in this video. Now, we are keeping the extra tiers, the $5 tier and $10 tier on Patreon, but those are only for super generous investors that only want to see the channel grow faster. There is no other benefit in those two tiers. So if you don't feel like spending more, that's no problem. These two are just literally completely optional. There is no pressure or anything. Literally, those are just for, you know what, I really support the channel and I want to see them grow, so I'm just going to donate a little bit more. That's literally all it is. But if you want the rewards and if you want the benefits that come with donating to us, $1 really is all it takes. So in terms of the channel membership, that, like I said, is going to be exactly the same as Patreon. So everything that I said for Patreon is the same for the channel membership. The only difference is that YouTube has set amounts that you can pick. You actually can't do custom amounts. So we can actually do $1, but we basically made it 99 cents. So technically, if you go on our YouTube membership, you save a cent if you compare it to Patreon, but it literally equals out to $1. So that's kind of that connecting similar amount. And once again, all rewards are exactly the same. Everything that I said before is there. There are, once again, two other tiers, two other sections on the membership. Once again, only for extreme generous investors. That is just, once again, something that is completely optional. You do not have to do it. It is literally just for people who are like, you know what? Once again, I really like this channel. I want to see them grow faster. I'm just going to donate some extra money. That's all it is. But if you just want to donate and get the benefits, just $1 or 99 cents on the membership. So to discuss how the rewards are changing, all the rewards are actually going to be staying the exact same as they are, except for the community meeting invites. And this is what I was talking about before. What is changing with the community invites? Now, we've only tried this once, and that was in our last community meeting, and it went fine. But we at the studio feel like it isn't working out to what we hoped that it would. So what we are deciding to do is, because we want to keep the community meetings on a very consistent pace and we want to make sure that we talk about what we want to talk about and that there isn't a lot of like issues that are happening live that we can't fix, we are actually going to be doing a separate stream for only Patreon membership people. So it is an exclusive live stream where you get to hang out with the group, with the team, and you get to ask us questions. We're like, literally, we're just going to be hanging out. There's not going to be a major topic. Literally, you guys just get to talk to us because you guys are awesome for helping us financially. And so this is our way of saying thank you. And we just get to hang out for about like an hour or so. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to do it once a month. But if we can, we would love to do it actually once a week, which I think would be very fun for you guys. Now, because we're changing the whole tier thing and we're making all the rewards into one bundle, the main reason we're doing it is because we're still a relatively small channel. And we feel like with the amount of content that we put out per month, we just don't feel like it's worth your guys' money. If you're paying $10 a month and we're only releasing maybe 1 to 2 videos a month, and it's not even like our premier content, honestly, I feel like we're cheating you guys. I want to be completely transparent with you guys as much as possible. And so we feel at the studio that we want to keep it fair and reasonable at a fair value compared to a price. And we don't want to gouge you guys and we don't want to rip you guys off. So that's why we're changing it to just $1, because $1 is literally just, that's like nothing, you know. But $5, that could be someone's lunch, that could be someone's bus ticket, or who knows, you know. And $10, that's a lot. That is a lot to just, you know, give to a YouTube channel or to a content creator without really getting much back. So that's the reason why we're changing everything, and we're just making it into one big bundle of $1, and the other two are just literal like literally just extras, okay? Like I said, channel memberships and Patreon exactly the same. Only difference is they are on different platforms. So basically you get to pick which one you feel more comfortable supporting if you choose to support us financially. When is this change happening? Well, actually right now. As soon as this video is uploaded, that is when all of these changes are going to be taking place, and we are hoping that it will be a smooth launch for both the changes on Patreon and as well the main launch for the membership join button on our channel. If there are any issues or anything like that, please let us know and we will try to fix any issues that are going on. We'll try to resolve problems that may happen. Once again, we are all still learning on how to monetize the channel. We've actually recently been partnered on YouTube, so we're still just trying to learn how to get all that stuff set. To finish out this video, I just want to tell you guys, funding, it helps us out a lot with a revenue stream. It really does make a difference. And I know that I hate sounding like we're e-begging or that we're desperate for money, or that it sounds like we're greedy. Trust me guys, really, we are not trying to be greedy. We're not trying to rip you off. We are literally doing this for you guys. And with money, unfortunately that's just how the world works. If you want to make better and faster content, you need to have financial backing. That's the only way that things get done in the entertainment world. It just allows us to make better quality content. We can get more people on the team to help us make that content. We can make more commissions out there. It's all for you guys. And like, think about it. We have over 1,000 subscribers right now on the channel. If every one of you guys donated $1 a month to us, we would be getting over $1,000 a month. That is insane. That would literally change our lives, and that would literally change this channel for the better. I mean, who knows what the possibilities are given the opportunity if we could actually have that financial freedom to make all that content. That's how important a budget is in terms of this studio. But right now, like I said in the beginning, this channel is just a hobby for everyone involved in here. No one is getting paid. We've tried to figure out some ways maybe where we can get people paid, but really the only thing we're able to do is commission prices to people who are like we're outsourcing to. So we're kind of like doing freelance work for other people, or they're doing freelance work for us, I should say. But everyone that's core in the group, me, Nico, Sean, Vinny, Robert, Kyle, and Brandon, all of us, none of us are getting paid. This is all completely out of the passion and fun for it. But if one day when we could actually maybe pay our people and actually maybe make it a bit more of a priority, the possibilities are endless for what Kenshin Studios can do. So I just want to say thank you all for your amazing support on getting us past like over 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at 1.15K subs right now as of making this video, and you guys are constantly supporting us with the people who are on our Patreon page. Thank you very much. And hopefully for the people who are potentially going to subscribe on our channel membership, we thank you in advance if you are thinking of doing that. And also, if there are you, because I know that there are a handful of you out there who just can't donate whatsoever. That is perfectly fine. We are not shaming you whatsoever. That you guys can still support us tremendously by sharing our content, by watching our videos. And actually right now, since we are partnering, we have ads on our videos now. You can rewatch our videos. Like just go on a watching binge spree, and that will actually help us financially too. So even if you can't physically donate money to us, you can still help us financially by just watching our videos, sharing our content out to the world, and just being a constant supporter, liking our channel, subscribing, all that great stuff, okay? So that's basically the changes that are happening. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, thank you all so much for the support. On behalf of the team and myself, we just thank you guys. We're very humbled and gracious that you guys are allowing us to do what we're able to do now, and then hopefully in the future we can do bigger and better stuff. We're just super excited about the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Okay, we can unmute. All right, can you guys hear us? We should be live. Start this, there we go. Get my camera on. What's up,
geez,
people?
oh geez, double. I'm hearing doubles. Oh no. Okay,
Doubles. It's kind of dark in here, geez. get some light, shed the light on the topic here. All right, guys. Hey, welcome. The 8th community meeting. That means we've been doing this for 8 months straight, guys. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, it looks like audio sounding good. Acno's telling us we sound good. Anton's telling us we sound good. All right. I think we're set. Okay. Vinny, you're good. Oh, Vinny, do you have something you want to show us? Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh no, that was an accident. I'm
You're
using my
good.
phone.
You're good. All right. So I was a bit of a dunce, and this live stream was actually supposed to take place at 12:30 MST. I told the team that it was that time, but then when I set the stream up the other day, it was actually 4:12. So we're actually going to be getting a couple more of the team members in like the next couple minutes. So my bad, totally my bad. All right. We will be talking a little bit more about the Patreon changes as well as the channel membership stuff. If you guys have any questions on that, let us know. Off the bat, I also want to say a major huge thank you to Acno Goji, who is the first one to become an actual member on the YouTube page. If you guys can tell, he has the little badge on his next to his name on the chat there. So, and he can also use the fun little emojis. But we'll talk about that also soon here, because Acno, we want to discuss some things with you as well to make sure that everything is running smooth.
Yeah.
Another cool thing that we made an announcement about it a couple week or so ago. Sean is back. He was gone for not that long. So it's kind of it's a theme here, you know, team members leave, but sometimes we come back, you know. That's kind of what's going on here. All right, so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Sean's return. And that's once again, that's kind of it. If you guys remember last month's stream, it was just Nico and I. There wasn't really much to talk about because we are just slowly cooking away at Kenshin Chaos episode 4. And we are still working on Gabber's Bad Day. We'll give an update on that. We have something there. We'll also give another update on the podcast. We want to ask you guys how you liked the first episode. We actually were very excited to do that. That was actually very fun. So we're hoping that can, get some steam up. We'll talk about some Kenshin Play stuff that may be coming up soon as well. So we do have some stuff coming on the horizon. It's just some things they take time. So, how are you guys doing? How are all of you? It's been a while actually since we've all been like on stream for a while actually. So
I'm doing all right. Can't complain. You know, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
Considering I just ate like 2 hours ago, isn't very good.
I'm gonna change my camera.
But it is what it is.
There we go. That's a little more.
I'm doing all right
there. Cool. All right. How you been?
I'm in culinary school now.
Culinary school? Dude, that actually fits perfectly for you. So
yeah,
nice.
Vinny, what I need you to do, okay? Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a recurring thing on during the community meetings.
Oh God. Here we go.
I need you to hand make a pizza with pineapple and bacon on it. Send it to me.
Go to hell.
No. I'll do bacon and pineapple, but not ham. I can't stand ham.
I said bacon and pineapple.
No, you said ham. Did you?
I heard bacon.
Yeah, I said bacon.
Oh, okay. My bad. My first reaction is just anything.
It's all awful. I don't think it should happen, but
Chris,
it's good with tacos. I'll give it that. Pineapple's good with tacos, like carnitas.
Pineapple's good with a lot of
maybe
stuff.
Yeah. Not pizza.
Oh. All right. So let's look in the chat here real quick, guys. Let's catch up here. So all right, welcome Acno. Anton's here. Bobby Reynolds is here. What's up? Hammond Gaming, how are you doing? Goji Rex 28. Godzilla Reader, what's up, man? I think that's all who is active in the chat right now. First little question we have here from Acno: when members / Patreon stream. So that's what we'll discuss a little bit later. That we're going to be figuring that out as well. Okay, so all right. So the first thing we'll talk about is, like I said, the Patreon stuff. Let's get that out of the way, because obviously we just watched a whole 15-minute video of me just blah, 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 about it. So you guys kind of get the idea. If you guys have any other questions, if there was something in the video that wasn't either explained very well, then let us know in the chat here. We'll be able to explain that to you. But just real quick is that the channel has gone through a major, in the last, I don't know, couple weeks or so, just an amazing amount of partnered with YouTube, a lot of monetization options, a lot of opportunities, financial opportunities that we have been given all of a sudden. Like it's kind of happening quickly, and we're trying to make sure that we are able to like kind of deliver it in the best way we can. So so first off, yeah, we made it past that 1,000 sub marker. We made it past that 4,000 watch hours. So first of all, thank you guys so much just for getting us to that point. I mean, that's amazing. So since we made it to that point, we were able to apply for YouTube partnership. And so now you guys obviously have probably seen, if you've rewatched any videos or new videos, there are ads now. So that is the first step that you guys can help us in supporting us financially. And so even if you can't physically support us by donating or anything like that, just watch videos. Just go on a binge watch of just like all our stuff, okay? That'll help. Once again, we have the TeePublic is just kind of there. That's just merch stuff. I saw that we were getting some questions about Hammond Gaming. You were asking in terms of shipping costs, like does the shipping price go to us or does it go to TeePublic? The thing is TeePublic takes a percentage of the total sale. So it doesn't matter if it's the shipping or the actual cost of whatever the merchandise is, just whatever that total sale is after shipping, we get a percentage cut of that. So TeePublic says, okay, we got the money, here, we'll give you a little bit. Obviously, TeePublic needs to make money. They're a business. They make more. They take more of that cut. It's kind of like what YouTube does with Google AdSense. Of course, like, I don't know, they make way more and we make like a itty bitty bit of that ad revenue. So it's kind of the same with TeePublic. They take a bit of a bigger cut than we do. If I remember correctly, I can't remember what the
hold on, Chris. Let's give a big shout out to Quinn Craftables, who donated a $1 to Kenshin Studios. Thank you so much, Quinn Craftables, whoever that may be. Thank you so much. We
have, that's another thing.
Have super chats.
We have super chats now. Yes, so that's another thing that's added. That was just automatic as soon as we got partnered. Just the super chats came into play. So that's going to be very exciting. Once again, you guys don't have to, but it's there. That kind of acts also as a one-time donation, so it's kind of equal to the PayPal Me option. So if you don't want to like subscribe to anything where it's like a monthly recurring thing, then Super Chats is a good way to do it, or just going straight through PayPal, the PayPal Me. It's literally just one-time donation, however much you want it to be, no strings attached. That's it. Okay, Patreon, channel membership. Those are the big, well, channel membership are more the bigger thing, but Patreon as well. We decided to come together. Nico and I have changed up, as you saw in the video. Long story short, we've changed all our tiers to just one big tier to $1 tier. So now that's the best value you can get. You literally get everything for just $1. The $5 and $10 tier is literally completely generosity based. That there's no other benefits for it. It is just if you feel like, wow, I really like this channel, I really like what they do, I just want to give them a little bit more. And so that's what we're kind of considering as a generosity investor. So that's that. It has changed now. So if you are someone who, and I will be posting something on the Patreon as well to email you guys so that you guys can get a personal notification of it. If you are in the $5 or $10 tier right now and you're like, oh, okay, if everything is going to move to the dollar tier, then I'm going to take it down. Do not feel bad for it. That's the point of it. You are completely free to go down to the $1 tier right now. That's okay. We're perfectly fine with that. Do not feel bad. That's the point. That's why we did it. But if you are still in the $10 tier, which we know Acno Goji, I've seen that you are still in our $10 tier on Patreon, and you've also now become a channel membership. And I saw that you went on the Ultimate Lifeform tier, which means you're doing the highest tier for that as well. Once again, I want to make sure that that wasn't a mistake, because that's a lot of money, and we just want to make sure that you understand what you're doing. So if there's no other benefits for those higher tiers, it's literally just that first dollar tier, or technically 99 cents on the YouTube thing. It's so annoying. I don't know why YouTube wouldn't let me do $1, but they had set amounts. So just, we want to make sure. So Acno, if you want to confirm that with us in the chat right now, that that is your intent, you are wanting to be a generous investor for however long you want to, then let us know in the chat right now. And if that is really true, like if there's no error or mistake or anything like that, then we want to, it's okay, it's not a mistake.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, then everyone give a huge, massive thanks to Acno Goji, because he is literally like #1 fan right now. I mean, the guy is doing, I mean, I will say he does a lot of stuff for us. Even before all the monetization things, he would, I mean, he subscribed to us super quick, likes every video, watches the videos, comments on the videos. He shares our he shares our Twitter posts. He retweets them. I mean, Acno, you are amazing. Thank you.
It's safe to say he's a super fan.
He's a super, Acno, you're a super fan. So we thank you. Because of that, once again, we do not have a lot of resources to do anything like super big for, like, for instance, what you're doing, but we want to talk with you after the stream, maybe in one of the community hangouts here on Discord or whatever, because we may want to do something special for you. So just hang out after the stream and we'll talk with you about that. Okay. All right. Also, I think Anton, you're also in the $10 tier on Patreon. Now you posted in the chat that since you are a patron, you won't have any need to be a channel membership because you're already doing one thing. Perfectly fine. We are not asking you to do both, okay? They're two separate platforms that do the exact same thing. There are no advantages between Patreon or being a YouTube channel membership thing, okay? The only thing you get, I guess, in terms of the channel membership is, like I said, you get the badge. You get the little icon on your name, but that's completely up to however you want to do that. If you are a Patreon member right now and you feel like, I do want the badge and I do want the emoji stuff for future live streams and all that, then you can completely take down your Patreon account. You can leave that and then just hop on to the YouTube membership. That's perfectly fine too. No issue there. Once again, they do the exact same thing, just different platforms. All right. If there are any other questions about Patreon, YouTube membership stuff, let us know in the chat right now and we will get to them. Next, I want to move on to Sean's return. So I will let Sean kind of discuss what happened in the last couple weeks and why he is back. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, you thought. No. I talked with Nico. He brought me into a call, and we both just agreed that, even if I can't do all that much for the studio, we don't want to just to say I'm officially gone for good, because I love this team and I love, talking with you guys. I want to be able to help in any way I can, even if it means I can't always do animation. I want to be able to give advice to the animators, point them in the right direction if they need it, just offer up advice whenever I can. I forget what you guys labeled me now in the thing, but
you are the animation consultant.
Yeah. So, of course, I can do more if it ever, I need to. But right now, it's just with my life and all. I have to focus on college. But I'm still. I want to make it a priority to be able to, stick with this team for for as long as I can. So. Did I do that right? Did I sum it up?
Yeah,
pretty well?
that's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. The only thing I can add to that is, I mean, we're super excited because, I mean, it's kind of like a big gut punch, like when Danielle had to leave too, and we're just like, damn, that's one of like core members here. So we're happy to have you back, Sean. And as a consultant, I think that's going to help. It's still going to help tremendously, even with the animation team. So with that, episode 4 of Kenshin Chaos is still going, and any in-house animation, and I mean by in-house, I mean like not commission-based. So like Toho Society's doing Gabber's Bad Day. That's like a not in-house Kenshin thing, right? But in terms of Kenshin Chaos, that is an in-house animation. So that will still be done by Redox and Shori Dragoon. So don't think that Sean's going to be animating for episode 4. He will be helping, like, in terms of like just consulting, like saying, hey, maybe try this or blah, blah, blah. Like however he wants to really do that stuff. So we're just excited that he still, is able to be in the team and to help in some extent, which means he can also be part of the podcast. He will be in Kenshin Plays stuff, and it's going to be great. So that's the stuff with Sean. So, all right. In terms of the podcast, so we did post the first episode a couple days before Godzilla vs. Kong came out. And the first episode was all about talking. It was Nico and I talking about our I guess we had like predictions, and we talked about our thoughts leading up to the film. And now I think we've all seen the film here, right? We've all seen it, right, guys?
I actually just got back from seeing it.
Really? Oh, awesome. Okay.
I myself have to say
popcorn.
I've seen it multiple times.
Yeah.
I saw it 3 times.
Yep.
I've still only seen it once.
Just kind of like rewatching it, absorbing all the information and such.
Yeah.
So
Seen it 3 times on HBO Max.
Yeah.
same. Yeah, same.
Okay, before I continue, I want to stop real quick. Acno Goji says, can I play a character in one of Kenshin's projects? That is something that we can discuss in the future, because of all that stuff. But there's an idea that I have that I think you'll really like, that I think would be pretty cool for you. So next question from Hammond Gaming: how much money do you guys need to raise approximately in order to expand your studio and make more content 3 times as fast as you do now? Just curious. So off the top of my head, I'm not an expert at like business and like how much money goes into like actual big production. So like the only thing I can think of off the top of my head is like Rooster Teeth, for instance. Like they started out very small doing fan projects, and now they're like this big multimedia. Yeah, I mean they're just like there. I don't know how much money they needed to get to that point. I don't know what happened obviously the success of Red versus Blue kind of like skyrocketed that whole thing. Maybe money was not really an issue for them at that point. Maybe they just hit that snowball and then it just happened, But for us right now, in terms of for making it more of a priority, it would need to be a certain amount to where we could actually pay everybody on the team, not just commission out to other people, like actually in-house paying. Once again, I'm not exactly sure how much that would be, because that would be dividing up prices. And
I could give a good estimate for like how much it would need to pay me if I was doing it, because I've said before,
and that's what I'm worried about. I don't want to hear that number.
You don't? It's okay.
No. What like ballpark?
I'll be like, I think I've said before, like, even when I was saying like I would need when I was leaving, like I could theoretically do work. It would need to take priority, over school. And the only way that would take priority over school is if I was making money. So, I'd say like if I was to get paid to do an episode or 2, it'd be like $100 or just like $50 to $100.
A lot cheaper than I thought he was going to say, guys. For the work you do, Sean.
I'm an efficient person. Okay. You forget, I was doing college all while working on Kenshin Cast before. So.
Yes, that's true. So so $100 for one member. Vinny, for music. In that industry, what are composers? Obviously we're not talking about like Bear McCready or anything, but like, do you have a ballpark of maybe?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I haven't gotten paid for any music yet for working for Alex, so I don't know.
Hopefully, maybe we could be the first people. Yeah. Once again, so maybe like $100. Maybe it just depends on how complex the music is. Once again, animation wise too, complexity, how long it is. All that stuff. As far as editor, Brandon, he's our editor, so once again we'd have to look at like prices for how much do editors make. And once again, I'm not talking about professional editors that do like once again, example that comes to mind, Lixian, who does Markiplier's videos. I mean, he probably makes a lot of money making edits, but he does like insane edits. I mean, that guy, who knows how long it takes him to do an edit for Markiplier. So I would say for us, if we could break at least $1,000 a month, and it's kind of what I said in the video, we have over 1,000 subs. If every one of you guys, which I'm not forcing you to, but I'm just saying, if every one of you guys donated $1, just that dollar tier, I mean, that would be insane. I mean, we would, I think at that point be able to start paying people in-house. Sean would be able to get paid, Vinny would be able to get paid, Robert would be able to get paid, everyone in the team would be able to get paid. And so, I mean, that would be a huge thing for that. We may be able to do even more stuff.
World Apocalypse would get a remake,
Exactly. Yeah. Right. See, that's that thing too, There on the Patreon, there, once again, we still have that little goal box. So if you guys go to the Patreon and you scroll down, there is that little goal line, and it says like I think right now we have 4 goals. And so like the first goal, it's kind of teetered back and forth because we've had like a couple people, some people have dropped out. So the goal lines just continue to fluctuate. But that's just kind of how that is. So we have those 4 goals. And that's kind of how you can kind of gauge where we're looking at in terms of that. So yeah, we would just need to, if what I would see with faster content being made at a better pace, I definitely think if it was at least $500 to $1,000 a month, that would make a difference. You would definitely be able to see a difference in progress, because that way we'd either be able to commission more people out to work on some more projects for us, like Toho Society. Toho Society's, that was around, I can't remember, it was around like $100 for the first part. It was like it was like a half pay thing, like up front and then when it's done. So, and I think also Toho Society has his commission prices available on his, because I think he has a Patreon as well, and I think that you can ask him Patreon or like his commission prices as well, which by the way, he's very generous too. I was expecting a little bit more from him, but he actually was like, no, it'll be this much. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And he actually, what was nice about him is that he was able to do per episode. So for Gabber's Bad Day, it was there'll be 6 videos basically, and he was able to give a price for each of those videos, like this is how much that would be, this is how much. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of that. Hopefully that answers your question there. Let's see if I have gotten to all the questions. Godzilla Reader, in terms of redesigning Kudajir in the future, how are you going to make it different? At this point, we have no idea. We're still, this new design is, or this current design is still the one right now. Once again, that's a way later down the road kind of thing with that. So yeah. Akno Goji, are you going to reveal what you're doing for the 10th anniversary? No, you're going to have to wait for that one. Also, Bobby Reynolds, his birthday's tomorrow, it looks like. He'll be 22.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
All right. So what was oh yeah, podcast. So let's get back on track with that. If there are any other questions that I missed, you guys can also point them out to me too, and if I miss anything. So so the podcast went very well. We would like to know how you guys liked it in the chat right now. You guys can tell us, how it was, if you like the layout, like how all the stuff was, the next podcast, I think, we can say what it is. I don't see why it would be a big secret. Yeah. So the next one, we're going to do a follow-up of Godzilla vs. Kong. Obviously the first one was about like predictions and what we thought leading up to it, but now we're actually going to delve into it. Like we're going to talk about it, super spoiler heavy. We're gonna have fun just like dissecting the film. I know Sean will want to be in it. Vinny, you'll definitely want to be in it. We're gonna try to get the most amount of team members in on this one because it's a big deal, and I think it'd be very fun. I mean, it was fun with Nico and I, but I think if we had more people in, it would be a lot more stuff could be going on. So second podcast episode I think is going to be awesome. Very excited for it. We still don't have a actual podcast site to post like a audio version, so we're just saying for right now, if you want an audio version, you can just download the video. Just download the video as an MP3 or something like that, and then just put it into your iPod or whatever, and you can listen to it in your car or whatever. Or if you have whatever they say that, what is that, YouTube Premium, you can actually like minimize your phone or turn it off while it still plays audio or something like that. So yeah. So that's what's happening with the podcast, episode 2. In terms of Kenshin plays, we are setting up the time when we can all do Among Us. Now, once again, that was all voted by you guys back in a couple months, 2 months ago or something like that. We asked you guys what game you wanted us to play next. We're not going to be doing Phasmophobia anymore, and we actually have a highlight reel video that we're going to be making soon about that. Just for fun, because why not recap all the funny moments, because there are some really funny moments from Phasmophobia, especially with Sean. It's hilarious. But yeah, the next ones will be Among Us, so we'll try that. We'll see how it goes. I'm not too big of a fan of Among Us, but I'm still going to try it. I know Nico's played it a lot, so you're excited about it. I don't know, Sean, Vinny, what do you guys think of
I
Among
like
Us?
it. I just think, Chris, if you're having worries, I say like we play a couple games before we record to see.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's basically a 2D Trouble in Terrorist Town to me.
Okay,
about to say that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Trouble in Terrorist Town. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, we're just getting through these updates. I think that's it in terms of content. Once again, Kenshin Chaos, we're just still working on it. That's just still how it's going. Once again, if you guys are on the Patreon or now the channel membership, you guys are getting behind the scenes footage and all that stuff. So you've probably seen by now a couple storyboards, animatic kind of style of those. Some audio clips from Vinny. So once again, there are perks to doing, and now it's all under the $1 tier, which I think actually originally was under $1, so it really doesn't, whatever. So if you guys want to, it's kind of a fun way for you guys to keep up on progress, on how tangible progress you guys can actually see where we're at currently. So but for those of you who are just good waiting and stuff, then I would say give us, I don't want to say anything really because we just don't know. I will say the next episode.
Give us time.
Yeah, I will say the next episode will be done before what should have been next G Fest. How about that? This current G Fest. That's a good amount of time, I think, for another episode. In terms of Gabber's Bad Day, we are that's going well. That's going along smooth. Toho Society let me know that the model, like I said, guys, we have an original model being made, an original Gabber model being made for this show. So that is very exciting. So that model's being currently rigged right now. So I would assume in the next week or so, I should be getting something back from Toho Society, and then we'll be starting the actual production of the episodes. Those should not take as long. What's funny?
Sean, did you read that? Were you reading what I was reading?
Is it in the chat? Is it the World Apocalypse remake confirmed for 2023?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Will there be Wrath in the Hybrid Director's Cut? Release the Nico cut? Oh, God. Jeez. Well,
I think I've always wanted to see what would happen if we actually had the resources and remade it, but don't ever think that's happening anytime.
Yeah, no. There was a that reminds me of Return of Space Godzilla, though. There was a Nico cut of that one, a very vulgar, violent version of that film that would not have been allowed at G-Fest whatsoever.
Don't you guys have the original audio files?
We actually do. You, Nico? Because I don't. So if you don't, then it's kind of lost media.
I thought we did, but damn.
I thought I did a long time ago, but I looked through my Return to Space Godzilla files, and all I have are literally just the videos we've posted. So I actually don't have any of the actual production files. So it's lost media, I guess. So unfortunately, that will be. I mean, unless we recreate it, but that's not. It wouldn't be the same. It would be the same. Restore the Nicoverse. Oh my God.
You guys are just building up my ego.
Continue the Nicoverse.
Yeah, we need a 4th film, a continuation of Wrath of the Hybrid. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm joking. Am I? I don't know. No, Kenshin Chaos. Consider that the sequel ish. Remember, I made that theory.
There's a sex scene, I bet. Jesus.
I don't even want to go there. Let's see. By round, I would if Chris going to make his cameo like he did in the original. Oh yeah. Where I try to lower my voice. Oh wait, are we talking about Return of Space Godzilla or World Apocalypse? Because World Apocalypse, it was just my voice, my 2013 voice, trying to play this general character.
You deepened your pitch for like
I deepened
soldier and Space Godzilla.
Yeah,
right?
no one got it. I had to say that was me. It was pretty funny. I prefer Godzilla Unleashed soundtracks with Vinny's with Vinny's twist. Yeah. Well, we have
I think we've talked about that before. That would be awesome.
Yeah, the project that we have that's obviously not going to be worked on for a bit, but we that Godzilla Atari trilogy animations that we want to make, that we fully plan on Vinny to just kind of work his magic on that soundtrack. So, okay. So I think we're good with the updates. So now I think we'll leave it up to Q&A. Once again, you guys can ask anything regards to the Patreon stuff, what we've asked here. And yeah. Oh, the last thing I actually want to discuss, the exclusive Hangout live streams for the Patreon members and the channel members. So so what we're going to do is we're going to plan a time that we're going to all just hang out. Now, I'm hoping that a lot of the Patreon people can join it, because really the only couple people that are actually very active on the Patreon are Akno Goji, Anton, Toho Society, and I think that's it. I mean, Daikaiju Legends is also a Patreon member, but we haven't had to message him for really anything, so that makes sense. But so we're hoping that we can get the most of you guys in, because obviously that's part of the value. But the good thing about it is even if you miss, that's why we decided to change it and not have it in the community meeting, because we decided that if you were in the community meeting and there was some kind of issue that happened, like either you couldn't attend or something was going on, we don't want you to feel like, well, I just totally wasted that $10 part. That's why I'm paying $10 was to get in on that. So now that it's part of the dollar value, you get all that stuff. So if you miss the hangout, it's actually it's just one part of the rest of that package. So it's really not as much of a loss as it would be paying $10 for just one more reward part. So does that make sense to you guys? So that's why we think that this is a better way to do it. Also, because having it be a separate entity, I think also makes it a little more fun, because we don't have to integrate it to this to the community meetings, because we want to keep on track. We want to make sure that we're getting through everything that we need to talk about. Because then when we do the hangout meetings, that can just be a complete chill session. We don't have to, we don't have no topic. Yeah. We just hang out. We're also going to be using a different software. We're not going to use Discord, because not everyone has Discord, and so we may get a couple members that might not be on Discord. So we want to make sure that we can invite them to doing a stream at whenever. So we're going to try to use, I don't remember what the website or the software is called, but I know it's what
Zoom.
No, not Zoom. Maybe that's an option, but I don't know how many it takes them, so you have to pay for it or something, because I know it's a premium service.
The free version, you get 1 hour and that's it.
Okay, yeah. So that's So the one thing that has been in my head is what Monstrosities uses. If you guys watch Monstrosities, Matt's YouTube channel, he does a ton of live streams, and the layout and type of stream that he has, that's the website I think we should use for that, because when I get invited to his streams, all it is just a link. There's no membership I have to sign up for, there's no roles we have to assign, there's no any of that. It literally just sends a link to me, I click it, put my name in, boom, I'm in the stream. So that's what we're hoping with this hangout stream. As far as scheduling it, once again, that will be a exclusive post on Patreon and on the channel membership. It's not going to be posted publicly on YouTube or anything, because there's no reason for that, because they're not going to be in it. It's only going to be you guys who are in those memberships. So keep tabs on your Patreon inbox and keep tabs on the community section on our YouTube channel, because there'll be a exclusive post that only you guys will see. The public won't see it. It's kind of like if we made a video and we unlisted it and give you the link. Like, you guys will be able to see it, but not the public. So so keep an eye out for that. We're going to at first, I think what we'll do is have it by month. So we'll do like one a month. But then hopefully, if things start to really pick up and we get a better schedule going, then we can maybe potentially do more times in the month for those. And I think that would be really fun. You know, and hey, even we may even be able to do more than just a hangout. We may play games or something. Who knows? The limits are endless with that kind of stuff. So sky's the limit. That's what I was trying to say. So we're excited about the hangout stream, because I think that that's going to be the best way that we can just say thank you to the highest, like, or to the just another tier reward with that. But you guys still get everything else, exclusive behind the scenes. A week before videos are released, you get that as well. We are changing in terms of the video. So if it's let's say Kenshin Chaos episode 4 comes out, you guys, once again, you get that a week before it becomes public. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to upload it to our Google Drive, and you guys are going to get that link. And then what we'll do is on YouTube, we'll put a premiere, and then that way you'll be able to see when it's going to be publicly released, and then you'll get it's kind of like, like here's the little preview scene or whatever. So let's see, Acno Goji, can you send it to my Twitter? I can't log into Patreon. If you can't log into Patreon, I would recommend talking to their technical support, seeing if you can because that's a problem, because if you need to change anything with your Patreon, you're going to need to get in there. So definitely contact Patreon support to that we can't help with that. That's on their corporate side. But since you are a channel member, we can also let you know through YouTube. So once again, we'll post, it's as if I was posting a community post on our little on our channel, but it will only be exclusive to the members. So Acno, you will see it when I upload it, so you'll definitely know. And I think we'll also, I don't know, we may just also post in the Discord as well, so maybe more people can see it. So the other thing I was thinking is it will be a live stream, so we will live stream it for everyone to watch. And then when it's done, we actually will not archive it, because if it turns into a situation where we do end up doing a lot of live streams, we don't want to flood the channel with just being a live stream channel. We don't want to do that. So it's going to be kind of one of those, like, you kind of had to be there kind of deals, if that makes sense, and that's, I think, what makes it more special, is that it's one of those, like, yeah, I was there and that, instead of like, because if we archive everything, then there's no point in actually, then you can watch it for free, and so it's kind of defeats the purpose really of those things. So all right, let's see, Goji Rex 28 looks like he has a question for Sean, or no, Sean knows this, but did you see the new Godzilla model? It looks like movie act. Oh,
I think that's
what I put in general.
Okay, cool. I can't look in general.
Really amazing model.
Is it? Okay, cool.
Insane. It's insane. It's
the
ridiculous.
Mecha Godzilla one's on the way. That's an exclusive. You didn't hear it from me.
That's exclusive. You didn't hear from me.
Right.
All right. So any other questions from you guys in the chat? Let us know. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Let's see. Bobby Reynolds has a theory here. If Kenshin Chaos connects to Godzilla Wrath of the Hybrid, is Godzilla killed Kudajira and came back to life like he is Jason Voorhees and saw another Kudajira and got killed? So
just consider Chaos an alternate timeline.
Yes. That's what I've said in the past, is I consider Chaos like exactly what Sean said. It's an alternate timeline. So if you remember at the end of Wrath of the Hybrid, it's in that city area, that dark city area. And so Godzilla wins, obviously, and Kudajira gets blown up. But in an alternate reality, or like an alternate dimension or whatever, like a multiverse thing, because that's like the buzzword nowadays, is multiverse stuff, that Kudajira actually won and killed them all. Like, he killed Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla and all that. And then the new Kudajira pops out of the portal, and then that's when episode 1 starts of Kenshin Chaos. And then we lead into that timeline. So that's like my theory for that. So Anton asks, when does the Hangout stream begin? Once again, that's something that we have to discuss on the team side. Once it's one of those just scheduling issues. That's always the thing that sucks when it comes to scheduling. Since we're all doing different things, it makes it very difficult to schedule stuff like that. That's why it's taken a while for Kenshin Plays to come out with another one, for the podcast to happen. It's just a lot, you know. So we're gonna try to get that, you know, set for you guys, and then as soon as we get that date confirmed, once again, make sure you log into your Patreon or channel membership for that information on when it's gonna happen. So once again, if you cannot attend it, don't feel bad, because at least it's not like you're losing a big value. Because it's only about like an hour stream that we're going to do. It's not going to be super long or complicated. So if you miss it, it's not like a huge deal. You're still going to get the other values, other rewards in that tier list. So hopefully that makes it a little better. But if you can, then definitely take advantage of it. Goji Rex says a Kong model's on its way too. There we go.
They have the action.
Yeah, they probably will. That's it's inevitable. Godzilla Reader had an idea for Kudajir's origin in the fan fiction trilogy. Yes. I have not been able to keep up with your story, Godzilla Reader, but Nico, have you? Because I'm pretty sure that he's still working on that, right?
I haven't kept that up since I haven't really looked up into it since I came back to school.
Okay. Yeah. That's also the other thing that I mentioned in the video, guys, is that, you know, with what we're doing right now in our own personal lives, that's why it's been a less priority for Kenshin stuff to happen, you know. So with once again, it sounds greedy, it sounds bad, but it's just how the way the world works. With more funding, that makes it more of a priority. So that's why I would make it quicker. So honestly, going back to the release, the Nico cut joke, I would actually like to see a director's cut of Wrath of the Hybrid.
You did see a director's cut of Wrath of the Hybrid. It was the theatrical release.
The theatrical.
Or whatever. Or the official release.
Yeah. We once again, it had a lot of cut stuff, but unlike the Snyder cut for Justice League, a lot of the stuff that was cut needed to be cut. It wasn't like things that would enhance or improve the film. It was just...
And you did get to see it, by the way. You saw it in the behind-the-scenes extra footage.
Yes, exactly. So those were those little pieces of extra footage. So if you watch the behind-the-scenes, you'll get the idea of like, oh, okay, I get why that stuff was cut. Because there's one cut scene that I remember, and Ultimo tried so hard to get it in, but Nico and I looked at it. We're like, that just doesn't fit. It was when the humans got attacked, and he made this where there's a bunch of monsters that landed. Yeah. And so we're like, I mean, it's a cool scene. It's like 5 seconds or so of like a sweeping shot of like humans running and like the monsters are, you know, attacking. And like the Easter egg is there are a bunch of Ultraman monsters. And we loved the way it looked, but in terms of the universe, it was like, well, wait a minute. If they have all these aliens that they like, these monsters at their disposal, why don't they just use it all? So it just kind of, we're like, no, we got to cut that. But that was, you know, that was a fun little part there. I'll also Lieutenant Amy smacking.
Yeah.
Wow, I forget.
Slapping Yuki.
Yeah, and then hugging him. Yeah. So yeah, that didn't make it actually. I want maybe because they got into the car first. They got into the truck really. They didn't actually go into a base first to see each other again. So yeah, but no director's cut for those films. Nope. What do you guys think of the new Mechagodzilla? Well, we'll talk about it in the podcast, but real quick, we'll give like a super quick synopsis. So I think, Okay.
I love Optimus Prime.
I like his entrance. In the movie. I'll give it that. That's like, he kind of reminds me of Terminator.
He's a Godzilla Terminator.
Yeah. So I don't want to hear any more. I don't want to hear any more slander on Mechagodzilla 2 and how bland he is. I don't want to hear any more slander.
Oh, yep. There we go. So there's our
Oh.
thoughts. There's our quick thoughts of Mechagodzilla. Well, you'll be able to hear more in the next podcast. We have a lot to say about that, and I have a lot to say, especially about that certain topic. So yeah.
Track.
Let's see. Anton, should I just talk to you guys after the stream ends? Do you have anything that you need to talk about? I'm not sure. Oh no, I know what you're saying. You had okay. Anton, I'm a little confused, to be honest, of what you're, because I've seen in the Discord chat this character, or a character you're playing right now. I don't know, but is it like a character that you are wanting to share? I don't know. You got to clarify on what this whole thing is, so because I'm a little confused, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, you have Sean. You have a question from Bobby Reynolds.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, Sean.
Sorry, there's
There you
a
go.
lot of background noise. So. I don't know if there's a War of Monsters model. If there is, I haven't downloaded one. So
That'd be cool to see.
yeah.
It's an underrated film. Release the Amy slapping cut. Oh, here it comes. Yep, here it goes. Oh my god, you guys are too funny. Not a character. I'm a veteran content creator. Okay. And is this like a different YouTube channel? I'm sorry, Anton. I'm just really confused of what the Nico, do you know what this means? Does anyone know? Because I don't.
The answers come to us after the stream, and we can get that.
Yeah.
And we can get that. Yeah, okay.
Or just talk about it in Discord later.
Yeah. Yeah, we can discuss it in the we'll discuss it in the share your content channel. How about that, Anton? That'll be a good place, because that's a perfect place to share stuff that you're working on or stuff that you're doing. So unless you're in character right now, you're doing what do actors do when they're in character all the time?
Method acting.
Method acting. That's what he's doing right now. He's method acting. Method acting. I want to see Yuki get bit. Well, it's right there in the behind the scenes. You can just get to that part and just replay it again and again and again.
That is yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
Or if someone wants to
Take
make
it
like
to the face.
yeah, if someone wants to make a remix, they can take that clip and do something fun with it. So, I don't know.
Dave Chappelle.
Seriously, Anton went to get more breadsticks, so I stepped in. Yeah, he's definitely he's committed to this role now. All right.
Release the internet troll cut. Oh my god.
Internet troll. Oh goodness sakes.
You guys think there's like a million different cuts of like Godzilla Wrath the Hybrid? So Chris,
I think
what I think we need
I think
to
I
do
know what
is
he's meaning though.
Who?
Like the internet troll cut. Like didn't we cut that from the building or whatever?
Oh
That-
yes, that's
yeah!
right.
Oh my god. I actually wonder. Wait, did you ever show that to him? I wonder what he
It
thinks.
worked. I was just trying the emoji stuff out. Sorry.
Did we ever show the internet troll?
Yes, it's in the behind the scenes.
Yeah, but did we
Yeah,
ever
okay.
actually show Nick?
I don't know if
So
we
it's-
did.
I wonder what he'd think
Yeah.
of us if we.
Nick or Riv?
It was Nick. It was
Nick. He was the master of carnage.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys, for those of you with
So
to give
bad.
context, when way back when we released World Apocalypse, everyone loved it and all that stuff, but then Nicholas Walker, who once was known as Master of Carnage on YouTube, he was our first critic, our first negative critic. He did not like the film, and so after
Positive criticisms though.
it was positive criticism because we were friends and he wanted to just make it. I think I remember. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the video anymore, but he did say I want you for the next film. I want you guys use this information to make a better film. But I remember we saw it and we're like, okay. And then I think while we were making Return of Space Godzilla, in the back of our heads, we were doing things that would please him. So we were kind of directing some certain things where we're like, okay, hopefully he'll like this and hopefully he'll like this.
I remember the videos he made where he was discussing exclusive footage you sent him or something like that. Yeah.
There is a really old video. I did an interview for them when they were on their Planet Kaiju YouTube page, and I think it's actually still there. And they talked, that was me talking about, it was promotion of Return to Space Godzilla. And then I think they actually have or maybe they don't. I don't know if they still have their review of Return of Space Godzilla up there. But it's quite funny because
they made a commentary of it, and it was the
Yeah.
funniest thing I've ever seen.
So I don't know if it's still up.
or
Yeah,
not.
but it's, you know, I don't know. Maybe you guys can tweet at Nick and say like, hey, where's the show? Like you guys are asking for these cuts and stuff. Show the commentary review cut, something like that. So, but anyway, so you know when we did Wrath of the Hybrid, because I think Nick he liked Return of Space Godzilla a lot more, obviously, but he still had like major criticisms, and so Nico and I were just like, well shit, we don't know how we can like please
We
him.
never got a review for Wrath of Hybrid. I think we never got one.
No, we didn't. He never made a review for it, but I think that's at the time where he was off YouTube. He wasn't like doing stuff. So
So
we
never got his thoughts. I don't think we just didn't get anything. So
yeah. So we made this little short like clip where Orga's walking past a building and he looks over and it's just this obnoxious animation of a guy on the computer just going
It's actually the AVGN model.
Oh, okay, yeah. and then basically Orga just kills him and stuff. I wonder, I mean I could find the clip. We could show it right now. There's no audio or anything, but I wonder if I can just like show it or something. It'd be really funny.
What the hell is a Cousins?
Yeah, what the hell is a Cousins? Let's see if I can find it.
Release the pineapple pizza cut.
Oh boy,
Look
what
outta
have you
here.
what have you done, Nico? What have you started?
I've assembled
It's all your fault.
an army.
It's
That's my army.
oh, let's see. Come on, load. Let's see. Projects. Oh, not that one. Series. I'm gonna have to like. Oh wait, no. Actually, I do have the files with all the behind the scenes videos. So let's see here. Test shots. I might be able to this. I think I have it. Just gotta. You guys can talk. You don't have to be silent.
So can we talk about I don't know who else seen it. Chris, I know you've seen it. The Daikaiju Legends latest video.
Oh my god. I had the biggest grin the whole Jake actually notified me. He sent me a screenshot of like Zachary Wellington, and he was like, guess who's back? And I'm just like, oh my god. And I got so excited. And so I didn't know, he didn't tell me what video it was going to be. So when this one came up, I just clicked on it. I was like, oh cool, another, you know, Daikaiju. And all of a sudden I was like, wait, this is the one. And so as soon as the whole thing was playing, oh my god, I just was cracking up the whole time. He's still Taylor still has it. He's still got it with that. Is perfect. And I love, he's like, it's like, so you used to be like you were a huge fan of Goji fan, and then he's like, well, I was a Goji fan because I was so curious. I was so curious how he was gonna address obviously me retiring and like doing all this stuff. So I was, and it's so funny. He's like, I used to be, but now I'm like D-man and stuff. Just like, that's perfect. It was so great.
Crash. I love how he says
yeah, Crash. Oh god. I'm wanting to one day to make like a, because I still have all my like G-Fest compilation videos, and I want to like try to get those re-uploaded or something, because I have, or no, I have it in, I think I actually have it in the supercut of Goji Fan that I have that Zachary Wellington part where it's me just, I'm trying to record this and I'm just laughing so hard and the camera's just like jittering up and down because it's just hilarious. But yes, the ultimate stalker fan. Yeah, that's it. And then they have this amazingly hilarious video of one time. It was when we were at G-Fest, and when they
the Goji Fan 93 incident.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh god, you guys need to watch it. Like it's
I wish that was when that was right after I left too, right? That weekend.
Was it the last day? Was it Sunday? I can't remember.
I don't remember. I think whatever. We took a picture and then we left. I left. So
yeah, I think you were there, and then you had to go quickly after.
I just remember seeing that skit. I'm like, shit, I wish I was there for that.
Yeah. Okay, I think I found the clip. So let me put this in VLC player. Yeah, this is the clip. Okay, so let me make sure. Let's see, window capture. Let's do add. Oh wait.
This is the reviewing clips, so you guys know.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes,
Not the Zachary, not the Zachary one.
Yeah.
He almost had pineapple pizza delivered to your house.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay. You guys can see it, right? I mean, well, you'll have to wait for the playback, but in terms of our viewers, I'm pretty sure that they can see it. Okay. All right, yeah. So here's the clip. Let me see if I can blow that up here. Yeah, perfect. All right.
Yeah, I see it on stream.
So
Yeah.
so this is
Oh, it's so bad.
It-
Nick, if you're watching this, just know I'm
It was all
sorry.
good.
It was so bad. It's not even like it was such a jab or anything. It's just so poorly made. And
it was
you
just
deserve
fun.
better.
It was just fun. He'd laugh at this. I really want, we should probably share this on Twitter for him. Like, I just think it'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here it is. Here it goes, guys. Yeah, so Mark is looking around. Yep.
I'm watching it on stream, so it's
Yeah, it'll be delayed. Yeah.
I haven't seen this in forever. I wonder if there's just spelling errors in that. I don't
Probably,
remember.
yeah. Yeah, that's it. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god, that's such good stuff. So-
Hammond Gaming, if you want to make a Cactus Studios Wikipedia, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already have an IMDb. What's up?
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
what we
right? Yeah.
I always
yeah.
like bringing that up whenever I can.
Hell yeah. Dude.
love
Dude, the fact that our names are on that website is just insane. Like,
You know, okay, when that was made, like, all our names are credited and
yeah.
all, but my name is the only name where it's in there, but it's crediting some other Sean Flaherty who works in something completely
Oh, really?
different. So I went and tried making my own IMDb, but like I had to pay for that. I'm like,
Yeah, that's
I went and added my name for other roles in there just so people know. Like, in case anyone cares, this is dumb, but like, in case anyone cared, like, who really was working on, not that Sean Flaherty,
Yeah.
like, it was more about like, making sure people know it's not that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. They don't want to give the wrong credit. That's funny. I remember looking at that and I was like, well, because we're very egotistical people, so we Google ourselves all the time.
Yeah, extremely.
So we Google Wrath of the Hybrid and just to see like how the internet likes it or whatever, just to get a broad idea. And we see an IMDb page of it. And I'm like, okay, who made that? Because I didn't do that, and Nico's like, I didn't do it. Sean's, I didn't do it. So we're all just like, what? And we click on it and we're just like, oh my god, this is like super official looking. Like they got the credits and like the voice actors and everything. I'm like, wow, we made it on the website. So I also like the poster. I don't know where they got the poster because the font is different. Like it's like
very good looking font.
Yeah, so like it's the same picture, but like the font's just different. I was like, oh, where they? I don't, because once again, none of us made that. Like none of us had that font. So
I think
that
it's
was
the
just really
same Godzilla Resurgence font. So.
Yeah, it had that. Yeah, I think that is it. I think that's the font. Yeah. Oh, Vinny, are you just checking out for the first time?
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
yeah.
never seen this before.
Yeah, your name is there.
Yeah.
It is, because I do not see it.
What?
What?
No way. It has to be
No.
there.
Are you
Hold
talking
on.
about the IMDb page?
Yeah.
Godzilla.
I'm like the only person that is not on it. I'm kind
No.
of disappointed.
What? That would
Well,
make
let me
sense.
see.
let me
Hold on.
whatever.
We're a TV movie. That's what I like to.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's nice.
Cast.
There's like a full cast thing, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stars.
Yeah, you're not. Okay.
What?
the heck?
Ooh.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Way to go, whoever made this page.
All right. Well,
Thank
we
you.
gotta.
All right, we're talking to you, Mr. IMDb creator. You have to get your
Gotta
shit together.
fix that shit. I wonder if you can fix it for free.
You
or
can
if
add
have
your
to
name, I think, because I did
Oh,
that.
how do
I added
how do I
mine
do
for
it?
like cinematography, just so people knew
Yeah.
that
I think
wasn't
you
the
just
other Sean
you just have to
Flaherty.
make an account, and then I think you can. I think it's like Wikipedia. You can just edit it however you
Oh,
want.
make one. Okay.
There you go.
I-
All right. See, that's what I mean. Hashtag Vinny DeGregory for the IMDb page.
Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
So apparently, this other Sean Flaherty has like dozens of works in Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar games. Like,
Oh.
I'm just
Oh.
I'm just looking at it now. Well, okay.
Yeah, Hammond Gaming. We still don't know who made it. Like, no one's come to us and be like, yeah, I was the one who did it. Like, yeah, we don't know. It's just probably some, I don't know, random person. That's just what it is. Yeah. So, all right. I think we'll go for another, let's see, 122. We'll go for like another 15 minutes or so. Or no, like another, yeah, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah. And then we'll call it a meeting. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys any more questions, Q&A, anything like that. We're good. We're here, ready to entertain. So release the IMDb cut. Oh goodness, you guys are too much. Okay, Anton. So you were saying you were the guy. Okay, so you're in the last community meeting when we were doing those community invites. It was so the character you were. I'm sorry, you were the person you were, not character, was the bald guy. The old bald guy that scared the crap out of me when you first popped up on the image because I was like, what the hell is that? So I guess I'm assuming it's that guy, or I'm assuming that's you. See, now I don't know. I'm just confused.
Or you're just making fun of him.
No, I really don't. I really don't know like who the character is or anything. Let's see. What did you think of Monster Movement and Godzilla vs. Kong? Well, that's
we can talk about that in the thing.
Yeah, that's another thing we can talk about in the podcast.
We can hold off. We can hold off.
Yeah, because once again, we're like just ready to talk about it. So, yeah. So. And I'm the younger man with a death stash. What is a death stash?
Evil mustache, maybe. I don't know.
That would make sense.
This is the question Sean loves all the time. When is Attack on Kaiju coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean.
I've sworn off giving release dates. Okay.
Yeah, you're not getting it out of him, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not getting it out of him. Let's see. Kutaju's chest mouth could be used to eat a whole kaiju. That would be cool to see. We just gotta. One day we'll get an animation to rig to where we can actually get that to do something. But maybe the next model, the next thing, we'll be able to finally have that idea come to fruition here. Yes, Goji Rex, Attack on Kaiju is still a thing. But I'll let Sean discuss if you have questions.
It's gonna be on my channel, just if that's what you mean.
He stole it from it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally joking. Yeah, no. So you guys want to still see it? Quinn Craftable's YouTube channel. That's the place to see it. All right. I think we've caught up to the chat. We got 5 minutes left, guys, and then we're done. And then Acno, we want to talk to you, and then Anton, I'm just gonna call you Anton. we will see what this character death stash thing. I don't know. I don't know. Seeing as Sean is now back in Kenshin as well, Attack on Kaiju be yeah, okay, we already answered that. Yeah,
we went over that.
So we'd have to pay him a lot of money to get that.
We're talking like gazillions of billions.
We're like buying rights over here, licensing. Now that I think about it, Kujiro is probably immortal. Yeah.
Possibly.
He's unstoppable. I just kind of noticed that, like, on the preview screen, like, my screen here is normal, but on the preview, like, the live stream, what you guys are seeing, we're kind of stretched. I should probably fix that. It's like my head looks thicker. Like, what the hell? It's like, I just now noticed that. That's weird. Okay. Thanks, OBS. All right. The camera does add more pounds, doesn't it? I'm just trying to fill the empty space, okay? No one's asking questions, so I'm just trying to entertain.
I'm trying to think of things.
It's not working, though. Let's see. Winter is waiting for you to read the story, because if you don't, then he's going to kill me and rip my guts off. Oh, my God.
You know what? Winter can wait all he wants then. No, I'm joking. I'm
Mr. Blotch. It's spelled Mr. Okay, Mr. Blotch. Okay.
I think we're gonna take a break from that, I guess, and you can talk to us in Discord later, right?
Yeah. We'll talk about it in the share content. By the way, that video Nico narrated about the totally accurate history. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. What did you guys think of April Fools?
Yeah.
Like, you know, that was a video we were working on for a long time. Actually, it was actually kind of a good thing that Sean came back, because otherwise that one section would have been really awkward.
Yeah.
Because you know, at the time when we were recording, or no, when Brandon was editing it, you know, Sean was not there, so I was like, oh, but no, I thought it was hilarious. So. Yeah.
Hashtag release the coup de jour cut. Why? What's? You don't have a million cuts here. There isn't a director's cut. There may be a pineapple pizza cut. We don't know about that one
There
yet.
may be
There isn't a coup de jour cut. What's a coup de jour? What do you mean? What's the coup de jour cut?
Coup de jour's in it, so he's not cut. So technically,
yeah. So like, is he just gonna play every?
Oh, so you want a version where coup de jour is cut from the film, and then
so it's
that's what you're
just
trying to say.
so it's
We'll
just
we'll get on.
Okay.
So it's just Orga, and then Godzilla just magically just like gets his immense power.
Yeah.
And does with it.
Yeah. Maybe Orga eats him and then he vomits him back up, and then that's when he gets his big, you know, superpower.
I don't know.
Is that too gross? I don't know. Sean's like,
Maybe the coup de jour cut is just coup de jour playing every single character, including the human characters.
I'd want to see
Like-
that.
Like Cousins is.
Can we
just
do that?
literally-
Can we
Cousins
make
is
that?
literally
What would you say?
like a cap. So coup de jour, the coup de jour cut would be coup de jour just playing every single character, including Godzilla and like Mecha Godzilla and all those
And
people.
maybe next April Fools, you know.
Yeah.
I want to see more videos of Kudajira talking like he did in the Patreon video. I want to see more of that. That was funny.
Release the Danielle cut.
Well, then it would just be a comic book,
Yeah.
you know, or an anime, like a cartoon style, you know. That'd be cool to see. We really want to do that eventually, one day, some kind of motion comic or comic book. That would be cool. Oh God, no Chris Kaizen. No, Chris Kaizen's dead. You know, just Kaizen. Kaizen's good though.
Release the Chris Kaizen cut.
He's good though. Yeah. All right, guys.
Release the Master of Carnage cut.
God.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to end it here. That does it for this community meeting. Thank you guys once again for joining. Oh, hey, Jazzman. Sorry, you kind of popped in at the end. Sorry. Yeah. Let's see. You had a question. What have you guys heard of the Godzilla fan film where this guy plays everything, even power? Oh, yeah. It's this guy who recreated all of Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. It was just him, and you can search on YouTube. I'm pretty sure. So, all right. Yeah. So that does it. Oh, Nico, stop it. Oh my God. All right. That's going to be it for us, guys. Thank you so much. And also, once again, just thank you guys for just the support on the channel with everything. Once again, if you cannot support us, with donating or anything like that, you can still support us by just watching the videos, liking it, sharing, all that kind of stuff. All the YouTube buzzwords that everyone says. Yeah, you can do it. No, I'm not going to say the line. I'm not going to say it. It's not the thing anymore. No, it's not a thing anymore. No. Maybe I'll make a t-shirt. How about that? I'll make a t-shirt and then
Let's just have like
That's
a
it.
t-shirt contest, and whoever has the most like, not even like necessarily the most like aesthetically pleasing design, but whoever has like the most clever design, like Kuruji with like a
with
piece of pineapple.
pineapple.
Or just
I knew you were going to say it. I
hashtag-
knew you were going to say
hashtag
it.
release the blank, or
God.
even just a picture of my face straight like I'd be gone, or like anyone else.
Oh,
Like-
goodness.
On Sean's clever answers from the interview.
Oh, yeah.
Say,
Oh God. Yeah, that's pretty much does it for us, guys. So if there are any other questions, you guys know how to contact us, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Yes, all that stuff. So all right. Thank you guys for sticking with us. And one last question. Next G-Fest, whenever that is, would you guys have a booth? We hope. We hope.
we will.
We hope. So that gives us That is a lot of time from now. So hopefully maybe by then we could. So
Yeah.
Here's hoping. All right. We're going to sign out, guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
See you guys. Thanks for showing.